flukes. All right, today we're going to be tossing one of our flukes out here, and let's get started. These are extra wide gap hooks, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this and stick it right down through the tip, kind of get it right in the middle there, run it up towards the top, stop, pop it out. You're going to run that all the way up here and then start twisting it until you have it nice and straight. And once you get that straight, there's a hook slot right in the middle. You're just going to pull that back and pull it up out there so it sits nice and straight. Now I like to run these kind of these lake busters I toss out here weightless. And see what happens, you know, when I cast these out, I just kind of let them sit down for a minute and let them kind of rock down to the bottom there. And you can work these flukes a little differently in all types of situations. I'll cast out, let it sink down. You just kind of move it around a little bit, kind of give it a couple of pops. Have to do all types of stuff there for you. And my first couple of casts, you know, I'll probably work it a little slower, just to let it kind of do its thing and sink down. And the next cast, I'll probably cast it out and kind of pop it and jerk it a little bit, and have it kind of dance around out there, just kind of depending on how I can get the fish to react and bite out here is going to be the whole key here. So I've kind of worked this already back to the boat here, so we'll go ahead and toss it back out there. Let it sink down. Do the same thing. Kind of raise it up a little bit just to kind of give it the movement, you know, off the ground. Let it kind of rock back down a little bit there. So this is just, you know, it's almost like, you know, pretty much just a finesse style. And these are our lake buster. This is our new bait. It's called the spawner. This color here is just going to be out on a limited basis. So whenever we see, or whenever we put out the color of the natural, or excuse me, the spawner, whenever we put out this color bait, you know, if you see it out at the bait shop or if you see it out online, you know, get over there and give it a try. So this cast here, now that I've gone a couple of casts there, kind of slow, and we got down into some grass down there. All right, now I'm gonna kind of add a little popping action to it. Let it sink down. And now we're gonna make that thing jerk. Give it a couple pops, stop. Couple of pops, stop. Couple of pops, stop. Couple of pops, stop. And what that does, now it's making that bait jump back and forth, and then still when the pause is going to allow that bait to fall down. So it's going to dance, it's going to kind of look like a half-injured bait, you know, moving and then stopping and falling down there. It's looking good in the water. I've seen it coming all the way back here. These lake busters are pretty amazing. That's all we'll do, is just kind of pop it and jerk it. All right, folks, hopefully this glare it's not bad. We switched it up, moved over to a different spot. We're fishing, I switched over to our fluke buster, and this is our spawner color, the same as the lake buster, only this is the fluke buster. And I'm going to work this the same way, just kind of cast out, give it a couple seconds, you know, let it sink down there. Just kind of work it a little bit. Up here by the side of the boat. There we go. Got a hem on the fluke buster there. That's our limited edition. We're not going to be making that color a whole lot, but we're making that in the fluke buster and the lake buster. That's our spawner. That's the color we call the spawner. A little pound fish. And there we have it, folks. The Get Hook Magic Baits.